Okay, hello, it's Phoebe. Welcome back to Fretless Friday. I have a bit of an overambitious setup, so bear with me while I make sure everything's okay. Alright, we're gonna zoom in. I have Tiny Gilligan today. I recorded Arkansas Traveler. I played that a couple weeks ago, and as I was playing it, I was like, this would sound great with, like, some dancing, clogging or buck dancing or what have you. So I am going to... Oh, let's see. I don't know how to frame this right. This is my gourd gramophone, so I'm going to put the recording of me playing Arkansas Traveler on my phone and play it through the gramophone, and then have Tiny Gilligan dance to it. And Tiny Gilligan has been outfitted with Toothbrush shoes, and I think it sounds really cool. These are left over from my cardboard banjo project. I'm a little bit out of breath from setting all this up. So I've got the wireless mic kit that you guys helped me get has 4 mics that can connect to the camera all at once. So I've got one mic on the gramophone, one mic on my giant water bottle to pick up the clog dancing sound, one mic behind me connected to the mic I use for ambient noise, and then one mic here to mic my voice. So let's hope this all works. I think it works. I did a sound check. Everything sounded okay. Is this framing good? You can see him okay. Yeah. There we go. Gilligan front and center. Let's zoom in a tiny bit more. Okay. Is that focused? I don't think it is. Oh, we take it out of focus and then we put it in focus. Tilt it down a little bit. All right, that looks good. Oh yeah, that's a good frame. Scoot forward a little bit. Perfect. Okay, let's give this a shot. Yeah. You ready, Tiny Gilligan? Okay. I really like how the toothbrushes sound on his feet because they have like a nice kind of soft, brushy sound. And then if his feet kind of flip out, you get the percussive wood a couple times. I think it'll be cool. Let's give it a try. And let's hope I can play along with this properly.
Arkansas Traveler.
Okay, hang on. Here we go.
Arkansas Traveler for Tiny Gilligan to dance to.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I hope that
Arkansas
sounded okay.
Traveler,
No,
Tiny
no,
Gilligan.
starting over. I hope that sounded all right and not just like insane jumbling of feet. I'll have to give that a listen and make sure he sounded okay. But good job. Take a bow. Take a bow. Good job, little buddy. All right. You can sit over here. There you go. I think I've done this kind of setup with him before, but with all the little mics, it's a lot easier. So I had to burp and then I didn't. Okay. By the way, this is my gourd gramophone. I think, yeah, I've shown this off when I've done this setup before, but this was made by Jesse Head, who made my first gourd banjo. I'll link his site. It's pretty cool. You put your phone in it and it amplifies it naturally. That's just neat. Always good to mention that. I have such cool, talented craftsman friends. Okay. That was Tiny Gilligan. And for show and tell, we have a tie-in to that. The Gilligan's Island Cookbook. Hang on, is the camera focused? When I was filming my organ video, several times I realized my camera was not focused. I think this is good. Gilligan's Island Cookbook. I've had this for a while. My mom actually was looking for recipe ideas, and so she cooked exclusively from this cookbook the other night. It was pretty good. So it's written by Dawn Wells, who played Mary Ann, and she compiled a bunch of recipes that she and her mom liked, and then recipes from different members of the cast. It's pretty fun, and they all have very fun names, like Hat Slap Flapjack. What do we have? Mary Ann's birthday cake, Mr. Howell's Wall Street walnut cake, Operation Orchid orange dessert, Professor's apples Archimedes, all sorts of fun stuff. Loco, cocoa, choco, fudge pie crust. Yeah, but we had steak and onion pie, which I'd never had before. That was pretty good. And there's a recipe for Java can bread. Wait, I think I saved the page. It's like you make bread, but you make it in a coffee can. Yeah, Java can bread. I want to try that at some point. I might do another bake and play banjo with me video at some point and make that, but that's my show and tell. Fun little cookbook. All right, let's take a look at the chickens who are behind me. I don't know if we got any chicken action. I'm using a different tripod today, so bear with me if my camera work is even worse than normal. Oh, zooming in on Button Bright. The little chickens are adapting to the yard pretty well. I think they were pretty nervous for a while because they're so small, but they have really good survival instincts, which is good and a relief because I feel like if a hawk really tried, he could probably get them, but they're pretty smart and they also put themselves to bed really early, which is nice. Okay, let's go look at Squidward. She has become very broody, which is where she just sits in the coop all day thinking she's going to hatch eggs, but the poor girl, the eggs are not going to hatch because we do not have a rooster to fertilize said eggs. Hey, Squid. Can we get the camera to, she's just a little blob. Hi, Squiddy. Well, there she is. Oh, focus, focus. There we go. Hi. All right, we'll leave her alone. Let's see, the gourds moving right along. I still haven't put my desk away. Do you guys have any suggestions of what to do with this desk that was in my shed? It's particle board. It's not in great shape. I had it in the shed for so long, I kind of hate to like throw it away or put it on the curb just because I've had it for so long, but I don't know, particle board is kind of hard to repurpose. Does anyone have ideas? Could I make a banjo out of particle board? Is that what this is called? The stuff that's it's like a bunch of pressed wood. I'm not sure what that's called. Anyway, ooh, you guys got to see my peppers. So they were purple last time, but these are 5-color peppers, which means what the heck is the camera doing? There we go. Oh, look how pretty. They change color as they grow. So they start out purple, and then they turn like light pink, and they turn bright orange, which is insane. And then I think they're gonna eventually turn red. So that's pretty neat. Here's some more purple ones. I still haven't reset my little patio after I got the organ put inside. Which, by the way, I'm glad you guys liked the organ video. I had a lot of fun with that. And now I have an organ. Here we go to the gourds. I feel like the gourds may have stopped growing. I mean, we're reaching the end of summer. They don't really seem to be much bigger. So this might be as much as we get with gourds this year, which is a little bit too bad, because I thought I'd have a lot more gourds, but, you know, I know what to do better for next year. Oh, here's my honeysuckle. You're just getting an unhinged garden tour. Look how well the honeysuckle's doing. That's beautiful. I think for next year, I will start the gourds earlier, fertilize the gourds more, because I totally forgot to fertilize these. Oh, the sky. I almost forgot. Just zooming through all the Fretless Friday things. Look at the sky. So pretty. Ooh, roses. Okay. Look at that. Beautiful. That's nice. I wonder if we have any other pretty... Let's go around the yard and look at cool plants for a bit. That sounds nice. Ooh, yes, look at these. Purple flowers. Very lovely. What was I saying? Oh, right. I would start the gourds earlier, fertilize them more often, because I forgot to fertilize these. I only fertilized them twice. And I would not let the chickens get at them. That slowed them down quite a bit. But anywho, I think that's going to be it. I'm going to go inside. Let's see if we can get a close-up. These guys are still pretty skittish, which is good for survival instincts, but it also means they're not super friendly like Toto was, which makes sense because I didn't raise these guys from chicks. I raised all my previous chickens from babies, but I didn't feel like doing that with these guys because it's a lot of work, and there's a 50-50 chance you'll get a rooster, and I would not be able to keep a rooster here because I live in the suburbs, and there's zoning laws about roosters, believe it or not. Okay, anyway, zooming out, that's gonna be it. I hope this worked out. I'm gonna listen back to it now. Hopefully it sounded good. There's a mango. We're under a mango tree. Everything is blooming right now. Okay, yep, that's gonna be it. I will see you guys next time. Take care, and there's an airplane going overhead. Do not fret this Friday, and have a lovely day.